Okay, welcome to our next video. So we are now talking about the secondary growth or secondary wood of gymnosperm. So normally gymnosperm have secondary growth. So as they have secondary growth, the xylem, mainly tracheids, helps in water conduction and support, and phloem, that is mostly sieved cells present, component cells absent. So mostly the wood present is of softwood like structure. So in gymnosperm we find hardwood, where in softwood, whereas in angiosperm we find hardwood. So this wood is of softwood like structure, because as tracheids, mainly tracheids present here, but very small amount of tracheids are mostly tracheids present, but vessels are absent. So your vessels are absent. As vessels are absent, so normally what happens? We find your what? Now the vessels are absent. In this we find vessels absent. So when vessels are absent, normally what happens? The wood becomes very soft. And the types of wood, when we move in the types of wood, we find the woods is of two types. They are Manoxylic or Pycnoxylic, Polyxylic or Monoxylic. So it is classified as Manoxylic or Pycnoxylic, Polyxylic or Monoxylic. Now let's see what is Manoxylic. So in Manoxylic we find the softwoods are present, and we find in between the vascular bundle we find the medullary rays are present. So these medullary rays are very broad in nature. So broad medullary rays are present, and these are less commercial use. The best example is Cycas, and these are mostly used for fuels. These are used for fuels. Polyxylic means many persistent cambiums are present, means we find many cambiums are found to be present. So many vascular bundles, as many cambium present, many vascular bundles, and this is the example of Cycas. So in Cycas we find, the best example Cycas we find Manoxylic and Polyxylic. Whereas in Pinus we find the other form, that is Pycnoxylic and Monoxylic. Very important. So in Pinus we find Pycnoxylic, Monoxylic. In Cycas we find Manoxylic and Polyxylic. So when we talk about Pinus, that is Pycnoxylic. So what do you mean by Pycnoxylic? Normally in Pycnoxylic we find many persistent, we find the wood is very dense wood is present, very hard woods are present. And they present, why? Now they have narrow medullary rows. The medullary rays are very narrow in nature. And normally these are used for furnitures, like angiosperm plants are used for furniture, these are also used for furniture. And the best example is called as Pinus, but these are used for fuels, but these are used for furnitures. Monoxylic means they contain single persistent cambium. They contains a single persistent cambium. Got it? One cambium ring is present where we find the vascular bundles are found to be present. Got it? So here whatever one single cambium is present with many vascular bundles are tied up. But here we find vascular bundles with different cambium and they have broad medullary rays. So this is all about. But whereas in the species Gnetum, we find true xylem vessels are present. In Gnetum, again we find, or Welwitschia or Ephedra, we find true xylem vessels are present where angiosperm like characters are found to be present. So Pinus are Pycnoxylic wood, whereas Cycas are Monoxylic. It's very important wood. So the type of wood found in Pinus is Pycnoxylic, and the type of wood found in Cycas is Manoxylic. So given by KV sir, and you can get the detailed study materials and doubt clearing classes at particular site, that is biocare.com. Okay, this is all about this wood. So in the next video we'll discuss about the life cycle and its class. Okay, thank you for watching.